Hey everyone. I wanted to jump on here just for a little bit. Won't be too long. I just got a thing or two I wanted to show you. Another birthday gift or two here, and plus another little project I've been working on. I do want to show you that too. It's been a really busy morning for me. Gosh, I don't even know what time it is actually. I don't even have the time in here, but it's later afternoon, I think, for me. So it's busy with grandkids, with school, and just different things like that. So I got a minute here, so I want to just show you some things. I have not opened this yet. Another birthday gift. I do know what it is. I'm going to cut it open here. But I was excited about trying it and thought I would show you and share with everybody what I got here. Last week, or the week or week so ago, I showed you some needles, these dots needles, and I have to tell you, I started making a project, and I love them. I think I showed you just a little bit here, but then I'm doing a project, and I really, really, really like them so well. Okay, I do have another needle, which I knew that I did. You know, and I don't really, I guess it would be called a tulip. It's a tulip, and it's an ETIMO red, and it's a 6mm is what it is. Let's take it out of the package here. I want to rip it open. I'm so excited because I've wanted to try new needles. This year is one of the things I want to do, and some new needles and some new yarn. So I got that open, and that is really a nice soft fill. Let's see, that's a clover, and that is a 6, and this is a 5 and a clover right here. So it's like the same size as a 5, I think. Let's see, wait a minute, let's see. My 6, I'll do my 6. That's a 6 and a clover, so they're about the same size. The clover, I don't know, that might not be bigger around there. I don't know, I think it's about the same size. And, oh, I don't have the 6 in here for the tulip. That's what I'm doing on my project. But I'll just show you, because these are all the same size around on the tulips. So the tulips, whoops, are still much longer, but I like them. I'm able to hold them well. I hold my hand actually way up here. Yeah, I wanted to try this, and exciting. My daughter bought this for me. I think this is more like for a Valentine's gift. I want to open it. Let's skein the yarn here. Let's see, get this open. Let's see. Ferris wheel. And is that lime brand? Yeah, that's lime brand. What do you think about the colors there? Let's see how that lighting is well enough in here. Anyhow, the thing is, when I use these types of yarn in like a cake, I guess you'd call it. Let me take that off there. It's stuck a little bit. What I usually do is, let's see, where is the end to this? Don't let me have a hard time. Oh, right here it is. They usually just tuck it under there really neatly, these places. Anyhow, I usually start on the outside. I think some people try to find there, and they do well. I don't do well. But the exciting thing about this is, the other thing I got for my birthday, I think this is the last thing, was this right here. And this will hold this cake of yarn really well. Now, I did have, I'm going to grab this really quick like. I do have this one, but I can't find the little piece that goes on the bottom here. This one right here, let's see, is that taller? Yeah, actually, it looks like if I put it equal, like this one has more room. It's a little bit bigger than this plastic one here. Though I have to tell you, I do like the plastic one really well. But the bottom here is attached already. It just screws on. And I do like that part of it. And it seems like the magnet is pretty strong on there and everything. So I was really just so happy about this. Oh, and I found this on Amazon. Gosh, I should have looked the price up. You have to look these up on Amazon. They vary, the prices do vary with these. Let's see. I want to see how that works for, I wish you could see, I'll hold it up when I get done here. Let's see. Okay, you just put that on like that, is what you do. Right to the center of it. Like that. And look how easy that comes off. I'll just set down there for a second. I don't know, my desk is kind of a mess here. I don't know if I can show you that. Let's see. Yeah, you maybe see a little bit there. And, okay, my new hook. Let's get my new hook. I'll just keep that there for a minute. I hope that's okay. It's kind of crooked, I know. Oh, that's another thing I need to do, actually. Save the money, and at some point, I'll have to look into, because I don't know the best that would work for me, but I need a different tripod, I think. I do need that. And let's see how this tulip works. You know, another good hook. Wow, I can't believe the good hooks I'm running across. Yeah, I really like that one too. Let's see how it works for the tulip. I know that's a different size probably there, but oh yeah, the tulip's great too. And of course my faithful friends, the clover. You know, I don't know if I can tell you which I like the best right now. I don't know. These are just wonderful. Just wonderful. Now, one of the things is, oh gosh, I hope I didn't, I'm going to try that again. I don't know. You know, I might have went out of frame there. I didn't think about paying attention to that. I'm so sorry. I'll do that again. So, yeah. And the dots hook. Hope that's not out of frame. I don't think that is now. I wasn't paying attention. See, I am not used to that. You know, keeping it in frame, because I don't really do tutorials at this point or anything. I don't know if I ever will. But honestly, I don't know. I'm going to put this back up here. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I hope that's okay. Sorry about the movement. I hope you all are okay with that. Sorry. I don't know which one I really like the best. One thing I like about the clover is the shape, because this is bigger and it feels a little bit more comfortable in my hand. So I got some arthritis or whatever, you know, at this point in my life. Anyhow, but I think for, you know, quite a period of time I could use this red tulip hook. I could use that. I could use all three of these actually. But for now, I'm going to work on use the clover, because I have some other projects with smaller yarn that I want to do. And I want to see how these ones, the really small hook works. Well, not that small right now. No, I did do a doily before a long time ago, using something like that, but maybe this size right here. 4.5, no, that's too big. I think it was a 2.5 that I'll be using. Yeah, 2.5 on a project maybe. So, we'll see. Can't wait to try that one. Okay, so this is working really well. I love all the hooks that I just showed you. I love this yarn. It feels really, really, really nice. Really nice. Let me see. This is acrylic, 100% acrylic. 270 yards, 3 ounces. And it says to use, oh, it's medium 4. And it says to use a H crochet hook. That'd be a 5mm. So, yeah. So that's another yarn I'm trying there. And I really want to try some wool yarn, is what I really want to try also. So I'll put that aside. So that was very exciting. Get that. Now, the other project I am doing, I have worked on knitting on occasion. I was one time able to make a scarf, made lots of mistakes, but just the knit stitch and put it together. Maybe 2 scarves, I'm not sure. And then I've worked on pot holders. But every pot holder so far, I have made, I've made a mistake, and I don't know how to fix them. And I haven't worked on anything bigger than than what I just told you. That's it for pretty much for knitting, I think. So, oh, I think one time actually I started a sock, but I was with the person constantly, and then I couldn't be, so I just didn't end up finishing the sock. So, but I've always wanted to learn to knit still, and I have a granddaughter that really enjoyed it, but I said, you know, you're just going to have to do crocheting for now because I don't know how to fix mistakes, and I didn't know how to teach her, so I was like, I didn't want to have her knit, you know, but I think she'll take it back up with me again. And I also have a very young granddaughter that just learned how to do the single crochet, so this is fun. Anyhow, so I am learning how to knit. This right here I'm doing, I have done some things. This is a project I'm doing right now. I don't know much about the needles. Honestly, I can't remember what they're called. I know they have a cable between them. I don't know if they're called cable needles. I can't remember, honestly. I'll maybe tell you that later or something. And this right here is called a lifeline. And if you put this in here every so far, I found if I make a mistake and have to take a lot of rolls out, it will only come out until you get to the lifeline. So I won't have to, it won't come out, you know, like tons of it won't come out. So every so often I'll put a lifeline in this. So, but this isn't too bad. I've made a little mistake, but not real bad. So I'm going to keep going and just working on this today. And this is the first time that well, not the first time, but just recently have tried to use the maybe it's called cable needles. I don't know. Anyhow, this is the first time I've used these type of needles with a scarf, and the other dishcloths that I was working on, I was using just a plain needle, straight needle. And so I'm working on that, and I noticed this will fit on my yarn holder too. Okay, so first of all, I'll tell you, and I'll put her name in the description, but I want to tell you her name. I had learned from this person right here, and I just, for some reason, hit it off. I was able to follow her instructions. She just did very well of presenting it to me that I could follow. And now, as of now, and this is just, I don't know, a week or less, but all of a sudden it's clicking after listening to her videos. So I did make this. It's supposed to be called the dishcloth that, you know, she had on there, but I did use too big of a needle because that's what I had, you know, when I did that, and then I went and picked up these. But anyhow, I put the lifelines in, and that's what it's called. And she talks about lifeline. I learned it from her. Oh, it's by hook or by needles, and her name is Sam. I will put her description also, or I mean her name in the description box. Sorry about that. I'm getting everything mixed up. I think because I'm so excited here. You know, I can't believe I even finished this, okay? But I'm so excited. And I made quite a few mistakes. I dropped a stitch, different things, and I was able to do it and learn how to fix my mistakes. So, yeah. So, I'm really excited about getting this done. Now, there is a pattern on this, but with the variegated yarn, you can't see it that well. So, this is one right here without the variegated yarn with a pattern. And I don't know if you see, you can see that down there below a little bit. It's starting to form, like, see right here. This is 5 rows knit. And then on the side, I'm knitting 5 and then purling. And then knit 5 more here on this side. I think you can see that design better on the plain color. So I'm doing that. So the second thing, okay, let's see. She has, let me look. Sorry, I'm looking away from you there. She has, I think 15 tutorials in this knitting beginning series that she has. And I started with number 1. I practiced every one that there was practice to and stuff. I practiced it and did it, and I thought, you know, I might as well, because, you know, start from step 1, even though I've done the knit stitch, start from step 1 because I was doing some things incorrectly, and, you know, so I really learned by doing those steps. And the second one was supposed to be like a coaster or something, but, you know, I made this, and then, so it's really small, but this is a C to C. So it started from the corner to corner is what C to C is. But I've never done a C to C, because, as you know, I crochet here. I've never done a C to C. I've wanted to in crocheting. I just have not done it yet. But I did a knitting first. And I was just and then I crocheted around the edge just to, and it's not perfect, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just so happy to get started with knitting. So I'm going to continue with that a little bit each day and, see what I can do to improve. And this video went a little bit longer than I intended. I was like going to go only 5 minutes, but I was like, oh, well, So anyhow, that'll be it for the crocheting and the knitting stuff right now. And we have really a beautiful day here in my part of Alaska. I think it's like 35 degrees and it's kind of cloudy, but still warm. No rain right now, which is really good. No freezing. So yeah, anyhow, thanks for coming. I hope to see you again, and you take care. Bye now.